What's up, guys? It's Boosted92 back with another video. So I know I haven't been posting. It's been really hot here in Texas. It's been raining a lot. It's been just a lot going on and I haven't been able to post. I know I wanted to make a couple videos before I installed this turbo, but the weather just kills my vibe every time and I just don't want to even drive this car. I do turn it on every once in a while, but that's it. So instead of going out and driving this thing, making a video, I'm just gonna make a video here at home installing this puppies. So if you saw my last video, I mentioned that I'm upgrading my turbo. It's a VSR 8896 Journal bearing turbo. This is a 8896 PSR dual ball bearing, billet center section. So it's a pretty nice upgrade. It's still budget friendly, but it's a good upgrade. It's gonna be hopefully a lot better when it comes to spooling. It's gonna be a smaller AR housing as well, 1.15 AR housing compared to the 1.32 on a 5.3, so it should spool quicker. That along with the ball bearing should make a big difference. I really don't have an issue with this one. I just want to upgrade. It looks better. It's gonna perform better too, so pretty excited about that. This video might take me a couple of days. Today is a Sunday before Labor Day. I'm gonna try to get this thing off of the car, so I'm about to just start taking everything off that I can. Once I get the exhaust off and I get the silicone coupling off, the drain off, really all that's left, and the fill, all that's left after that is the bolts for the turbo. So they might be a little hard to get to. We're gonna see what we can do. I think usually getting it off is easy. Getting it on is gonna be the pain in the butt, but we're gonna make it happen. Got that coupling off. Now we just gotta take the drain off. Should be really easy. We'll take that fitting off the drain, and then next is just the 4 bolts on the turbo. I've only been here for like 10 minutes. Hopefully that goes quick. Take it off, compare the turbos, slap the new one on. And I kind of wanted to get the new housing Cerakoted, but I didn't end up doing it. Just haven't had the time. Let me know what y'all think below. Should I get it Cerakoted? Or, I mean, I'm not going to, but if this is an easy job, I'll probably do it later. Let me know what y'all think. Should I get it Cerakoted or should I just leave it? I have the turbo blinking on it, so it doesn't look too bad anyways. All right, got the drain off. So I'm probably gonna take it off the hose clamp, and then when I put the new turbo on, I'm already gonna have it all on, and I just have to put the hose clamp in. I just took it off like that, so I don't gotta lift the car up, but that's it. These bolts, let's take these 2 off and see if we can reach the other ones. Hopefully it's not too bad. All right, so I was able to reach 3 of them from the bottom. All I'm left with is the bolts and 1 more. This one, I might be able to hit from up here. Look at that. Turbo is loose. This is so easy, man. I've been postponing this project because I thought it was gonna be harder, and it's super easy. I'm gonna lower the car back down, get this turbo out, show you guys how it looks. You can see how everything looks. Got all of the parts out and safe. This took me not even 30 minutes. Thank God. The people who built this turbo kit made it easy to take apart. You can see where it mounts. There's a crossbar that goes across the frame rails and it just mounts onto there. And you can see that big old opening. And it has that 60mm wastegate dump right there at the merge. Works pretty good. Quick. I'm just gonna take this off of here, mount everything to the new turbo, and shoot, I'm gonna slap it on today. Shouldn't take me more than an hour. If you have any questions about this turbo kit, let me know. Y'all can see that crossbar. Y'all can see how it's all routed, the flex joints, that Y. I think they sold this Y, like with this, all, it was a 1 piece. I can't remember if I think it was a Y, just like this, and then they made that. I don't remember how it was done, but it came out pretty neat. So let's look at the turbos. here are the comparisons. You can see the height difference. Really just this that makes it taller. You can see the wheel difference, probably around the same. You can see, oh yeah. Not even have, it doesn't even have oil. We're gonna take this off, put it on that one. I do want to redo all this in the future, but for now it's fine. And we gotta take the feet off and put it on that one as well. So there's a turbo difference. Man, I'm excited. Let's do it. All right, so I'm thinking about what to do here. I have a V-band with a adapter that like had an O-ring and stuff. I can redo that on this side, but I feel like this is longer. So if you see, this is like right here. This is like a half-inch longer. So it's gonna push my pipe down quite a bit, and my car is really low. So I'm thinking about just chopping. I think it's the same size. So I'm thinking about just chopping this because that's what it's for. You can either use a V-band or you can chop it and use this as for a silicone coupler. So I think I'm gonna chop it. Hopefully I don't regret it and use a silicone coupler. But first I'm gonna take the silicone coupler off the car and make sure that it would fit. I think that's better. It kind of eliminates more things that get in the way. So I could just delete this, and because after all, this was just an adapter. So why use an adapter when I could just go straight off the turbo? So this is the adapter that comes off of that. I think this is literally a perfect fit. And it's gonna kind of, because this one is sticking out right here, but I think it's like it's gonna go perfect. Yeah, so let's chop that off. My heart might hurt a little bit while doing it, but I think we got to do it. It's gonna be better after all. All right, so we're all good with that. You can see, cut it off. It's not straight, super straight, but grinded it, made it smooth. I had something in here the whole time, so nothing got in, and not bad. I'm happy with it. Looks a little different, but it's all good. Here's a piece that came off. Cut it as close as possible, and then this fits. It fits nice and tight. Just gotta push it in. It's perfect. I'm happy with the result, so don't be scared to cut it off, guys. It's nothing serious. All right, so that's done. I can install the turbo and figure this out later, just because I'm kind of stumped on what I need to do there. Gonna look it up. They probably sell a plug or something, so I'll order that today. And then yeah, so I'm about to clock this to match the old one to what I think it was. And then we're gonna clean the surfaces, put some more sealant if I have some, which I think I do, and we'll slap it on. Something like that, I believe. So let's do that and let's slap it on. Clamp is on, nice and tight. Should never have an issue with that. All right, so a couple things that might delay this to tomorrow. The drain on the old turbo is a 10 AN, and this one is a 12 AN. So I was looking at it, that hole's too big for this specifically. So I ordered an adapter. Hopefully downsizing it that much isn't an issue. I don't think it will be because we're using the same oil supply from the last turbo. So I ordered the fitting. All it's gonna do is step it down to 10 AN. So we're gonna put this on and see if we'll be able to get a wrench in there and do it tomorrow. All right, the test fit is on. Already got the feet on there. Everything fits. The turbo kind of hits that silicone coupling, but that's nothing to worry about. That billet center section, man, looks beautiful. Look at that. Kind of wish I got it Cerakoted, but I think I'm gonna keep running the turbo blanket. I'm gonna probably get a new one, but man, that looks good. Still spinning. Look at that. I already ordered the parts. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get that on there, to be honest. It's gonna be tight, so I think I'm gonna kind of come up with something, and tomorrow I'll finish this install. But let me know how y'all think it looks. We're almost there. Slapping it on is gonna be pretty easy, so let me know what y'all think. All right, guys, so I decided I'm just gonna do this tomorrow. I'm gonna officially mount it today. I'm just gonna take this off, leave it ready for tomorrow. And then whenever I get all the parts tomorrow night, probably I'm gonna put the silicone, slap it on, put all the parts on. I already ordered everything, so it shouldn't be too hard. I'll just slap everything on the turbo when it's off, then put it on, just put the silicone on, slap it on. This goes on in 1 minute. The bottom goes on in 1 minute. And I'm also ditching the turbo guard. I'm gonna sell my turbo guard, and my heat blanket all with the old turbo. And I ordered a new heat blanket just because I didn't get this Cerakoted and it's gonna probably rust. So we'll cover that up. It's gonna look good anyways. I just want that billet center section to be seen. So I'm probably gonna make sure that I install this thing with the turbo guard real tight so you can see this, because this looks absolutely beautiful. I'm gonna take this thing off and then I'll be back tomorrow with the final touches. So about to close this up, call it a day. All right, so it's 10 p.m. Monday night, Labor Day, and we're gonna slap this turbo on. I'm just gonna put it on, bolt it down so it won't so the silicone, the RTV will dry. So all I'm gonna do right now is just put that on. I already got the fitting on, the 90 12 AN with the 10 AN reducer. That's what I needed. You can see it barely clears, but should be good. So we're just gonna put that RTV on the surface, put the turbo on, and bolt it down. That's all I'm planning to do today. Just because I just got home, I was out all day, and I got the parts in. So by tomorrow, it should be dry, and I should be able to turn this thing on. Got the RTV on there. A lot of people use gaskets. I've been using the RTV since the first time I put it together, and I haven't had any issues. I prefer it. I feel like it gives me more peace of mind. So let's put this turbo on here. I kind of put 2 bolts already through. Actually, I have to take this one out, but I'm gonna have 2 on there to line them up with a little bit of RTV to line it up. So this one I need to take it out, but I'm gonna put it on that side, and it's gonna line it up pretty good, so I shouldn't have any issues. All right, I got it on. Got RTV everywhere, but I'll get it off, and it's on. So I got RTV everywhere. I'll wipe it all off, but so that's how it looks. It's pretty sick. Just need to let it dry, and then we'll be back tomorrow. Then we'll be back tomorrow to see the final result. So we're gonna let it dry, and then we'll clean everything. I need to probably clearance this, see what I'm gonna do there. I might clock the turbo a little more. We'll see. It's getting close right there on the water pump as well. This seems like it's gonna work. That looks like it's gonna work. The drain, might have to cut the drain a little bit, but that seems like it's gonna work as well. We'll see. We'll see about that. But let me clean all this off, and I'll be back tomorrow. Look at that spin. I'll be back tomorrow, guys, with everything clean and ready to button everything back up. All right, it's still Labor Day. It is like 11 p.m. now, and I got carried away. Everything is on. Everything's kind of cleaned up. The cold side, I bought a longer silicone coupling for the one down there because they barely reach. That should make it reach a lot better, just because since I cut that housing, it made it a little short. But that'll fix it. It'll get here in a couple days. It should be fine to start tomorrow. So everything is back on. The drain, I put a new drain. I mean, same drain, but I cut it a little shorter. Everything is clearing there. All the bolts are on. It's gonna be drying for about 20 hours probably until I come back tomorrow and turn it on. But for today, I'm done. Looks so good, man. Look at that billet. Looks so good. I'm very excited. So it's gonna work real good with this 5.3. So I think I'm done for tonight. I've been out here for a minute. I didn't even expect to be out here. But once that turbo blanket comes in. I'll take the exhaust off and put that on. And then once this plug comes in for this speed sensor, you can't even see it. I don't know why I ordered that. I thought I needed it, but I don't. I'm still gonna put it on just for cosmetic purposes, even though you can't see it. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna hit a B more, see if I need a retune. I think the power is just gonna come on a lot quicker. That's gonna be the only big difference. Everything else is the exact same size and everything, but it might make a little more boost. We don't know yet, we'll see, but that's it for me tonight. I'll be back tomorrow. All right, it's the next day. I got my heat blanket in. I couldn't get this spring on this side, but one side is fine. That's how I used to have it. But it's the same brand. It's a cheap one off Amazon, but I really like it. It's black and it looks good. So I was kind of concerned if you couldn't see that billet. I mean, you could barely see it, but you can still tell that it's a billet center section. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm pretty much done. I already have everything buttoned up. I'm just waiting on a silicone coupler for underneath. It reaches, but I'm not gonna drive on this. I'm just gonna be able to turn it on and stuff. But there's a turbo. It's a lot bigger right here, but it looks good. You gotta kind of crouch now to see the compressor wheel. It looks a lot bigger than it did before, for sure. And I'm really liking it. So I'm gonna turn this thing on and we're gonna see if we have any leaks, anything of that sort. The RTV should be sealed by now. It's been a whole basically 18 hours, 20 hours. So we're gonna see if there's any leaks, oil leaks or exhaust leaks. I'm pretty confident there's not gonna be, and we're also gonna see how this thing sounds when it comes to the turbo sound. So I don't expect much change at idle, but I do expect it to be a pretty good amount louder while driving and while revving, especially because this T51 mod should make it a lot louder. Let's give it a little spin. I spin this thing like every day. Still going. All right, we're gonna get a little cold start. It hasn't been started in a few days. On camera, it looks like it's spinning slow, but it's not. Let's see how long it takes to stop spinning. There it is. Took a little while. Well, we're gonna let it cool down, and we're gonna turn it on later and just make sure everything's good. But that's pretty much it. Just wanted to install the turbo in this video. Everything seems like it's working fine. All right, guys, got the car back in the garage. I just revved this thing. Sounds good. Everything's working good. No oil leaks. And that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap up this video. We installed the turbo. We took the old turbo off, installed the turbo. Really no issues. Just had to wait on some parts. But it looks good. It's going to perform good. Just have to hit up B more, see if I need to do any revisions on the tune. I'm not really driving this car right now anyways. It's too hot outside, so no rush on the tune. I just turn it on every once in a while. And we'll get a tune eventually. But my computer that I do my tunes on, I cannot find the charger, so that's another issue. But I will be hitting them up, see if we need any revisions. But that pretty much wraps up this video. If y'all have any questions on anything, hit me up. If you are interested in the old turbo, hit me up on Instagram. I will be selling it for like $500-600, maybe with everything in it a little bit more. We'll see. Just hit me up. But that wraps up this video. I appreciate y'all tuning in as always, and stay tuned. When it cools down, we're gonna be doing a lot of videos, but for now I'll be posting every once in a while when I get a chance. So appreciate y'all tuning in again. Peace.